Welcome to the Central Prairie Co-op Podcast, your go-to source for all things agriculture. Each week, we bring you expert insights, market trends, and real stories from the field. Whether you're a seasoned producer or joining us for the first time, there is something here for you. So, grab a coffee and let's dive into the business of agriculture from the ground up.
Good morning and welcome back to the Central Prairie Co-op Podcast. My name is Dalton Konen, and today I'm joined by Jon Corn. We'll be highlighting the Frederick area and shining a light on Jon's work and the team out there. Jon, thanks for joining me today.
It was good to have you.
Can you introduce yourself and tell us about your role here?
So a little bit about myself. I discovered the other day that I've been in the grain industry since I was 16 years old, so that's 15 years now. I run the Frederick, Geneseo, and Pollard grain locations, so anything to do with the grain side, I take care of it, whether it's keeping grain in condition, receiving grain in from farmers, or shipping it out. So
very, very involved with ag your whole life pretty much. What's your favorite part about working here?
My favorite part, as I really enjoy harvest. We're here for the farmers. Without the farmers, we don't really have a job, so that's kind of my favorite part. The hours do get long, but, we're here for the farmers, and that's why all of us are here. That's why everybody works at the co-op. So.
Yeah, every single one of us are here for the producers. What makes the team at Frederick stand out?
So I'm very blessed to have very good employees. So the part that really stands out to me is I am able to go off and do my own thing. And they run the location, and I am there to answer questions and to kind of help facilitate some minor changes. So, like, the day-to-day is really ran by them.
Yeah. I think you do have a good crew from the office gals to the elevator guys you have. They do a fabulous job out there. What's something people might not know about your location or the community it serves?
So, especially the Frederick location, pretty much Frederick is just the co-op now. It's 4 houses out there, so it's a very small community. But we're really there to service the farmers. I mean, we don't do any retail, so it's 100% grain. So we see them during harvest, and we see them, twice a year, and that's it.
Yeah, I think Frederick area is more than just a town. I think it's the producers that live around that area still represent Frederick as a whole. How does this location contribute to the co-op's overall success?
So, especially at Frederick, and, we just built the 1,000,000 bushel ground pile. So what that kind of contributes is we're able to hold on to grain. So instead of taking grain in and shipping it right back out, we have an ability to kind of carry it along, hold it to when the market tells us to sell it, which helps us obviously on the merchandising side. And then with the addition of that 15K stacker, we've improved the efficiency there along K4. For the people that don't know, that stacker is about twice as fast as any elevator that we got along K4, so it's just really helped with the dump times.
Yeah, that space concern that we had going into fall harvest was really relieved by that ground pile. What are some of the biggest challenges your team faces here, and how do you overcome them?
So the biggest challenges that we really face are it's an older facility. I believe Frederick, the original house, was made sometime in the late 40s. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. So really our biggest challenge is just the maintenance side of things, and we're blessed this year. We've done quite a bit of shipping, so we have the time now to get it into shape. So we'll spend probably most of the month of March doing 100% maintenance, and our goal is to have it in the best shape that it's been in for probably the last 10 years. So
that is always what we want to hear, right? How would you describe your producers you work with?
The producers that we dealt with, fall harvest was my first harvest there at Frederick, and the producers were a lot of fun. They were easygoing. Nobody really got after us. We had a good time. We had some laughs. And then harvest was over, and we're back to kind of the usual days of just shipping out, and it's just the 4 of us there. So
Yeah, I think the producers really understood that we were a little bit behind on the ground pile, but once it got going, everybody was pretty pleased with how fast it kept everybody going. What do you enjoy most about being part of the Central Prairie Co-op team?
The thing I really came to enjoy is it's very much a family environment.
Yeah.
Especially there at Frederick. We all get along really good, which makes the work environment and the days go by nice and quick.
Yeah. Before we wrap up, is there anything you'd like your listeners to know about you or the location you serve?
The one thing I'd like to know, like everybody to know about the Frederick and Geneseo locations, we're constantly trying to improve them, whether it's, improving them so we can keep grain in better condition, or we're improving it so we can dump faster. We're looking at ways where, without spending a lot of money, where we can improve it and have a better experience for everybody, employees and farmers.
Yeah. Jon, thanks for joining us today and sharing more about what's happening in Frederick. We appreciate everything you and your team do to serve our members and the community. That's it for today's episode of the Central Prairie Co-op Podcast. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next location spotlight. Until next time, stay safe out there and have a great week.